Is this working? Fuck. There must be like a better way of checking this because I never know. Okay, okay, no, wait. Yeah, it's working, it's working. Um, uh, okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, so I just wanted to like ramble a bit because like, okay, I'm thinking of publishing this dumb flower pack right here. I don't know why. I don't know why 3D modeling for Minecraft is like a whole pain. I never knew. I never knew. like I never knew it was gonna be such a fucking pain. But I love it. I enjoy it. I'm have fun just like making little things and then just watching them in the game. I just think it's cool. But like, gosh, well, I don't know why it's so hard. And like, I also want them to be on Bedrock. And there's a big reason why I want it to be on Bedrock. It's because Bedrock, I feel like, is more popular because it's on everything. It's on Xbox, your phone, your tablet, your Switch, whatever. It's everywhere. So I'd like it. I'd like my thing to be everywhere, everywhere accessible. Um, but um, these models were made because like when I was trying to learn how to make these packs, like I was learning it through Java, okay, and it's really easy to learn them through Java because you can download like texture packs, and then you can dissect them and figure out why they work the way they work. That's how I figured out this cool hanging texture because like this hanging thing, you see, like the like if a block floating, hanging texture. That's so cool, and I learned that because like I was able to dissect a Java texture pack and like I read a bunch of information on it. I could see open the files and look at it, but in Bedrock that's not how it works. Like once you make a texture pack, like it turns into like this weird file, and like I imagine that's so people wouldn't like steal assets or anything, which is cool, but like it's just a lot harder to learn. So I need to get a template for that. I have to figure out how modeling works in Bedrock, and then like you'd think it'd be an easy translation from Java to Bedrock models, but no, it's like the UV texture PNG thingy works very differently in Bedrock. Because I tried converting some models over, and it was just like, oh, you need to do this, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that because like the UV is already predetermined in Bedrock. In Java, you can like choose how the texture looks on the sides, like however you want. But on Bedrock, it's already like predetermined, so you have to switch around the textures and everything for it to fit that UV template. Um, I mean, not big of a deal, but I'll figure it all out at some point. But it's just I just uh I wanted to get this over with because like I'd like to waste as little time as possible. 'Cause, like this is fun, but oh my god, is it a pain? Like I had to figure out all sorts of things with like ambient occlusion, shade, all sorts of weird things, and like there's just like a lot of weird little things that just happen. Okay, like the pack when I'm working on it, it breaks like 30 times when I'm working. like it's just like okay, it's just like things happen. Sometimes the shadow looks weird. Sometimes oh, I messed up this UV thing on this one side of a pixel. It's just weird. Um, for example, one issue I ran into, and this is an issue I ran into when I first made this model, which is the sunflower model. Okay, the sunflower model. I don't know if you notice it, but there's something wrong with it. If you look closely, this like center portion is like 4 blocks wide, but if you look at the petal, it's 3 wide. Okay, and so when I first made that model like a long time ago, I didn't. I was on Mr. Crayfish's model creator, and I didn't. I barely knew what I was doing. Okay, but now that I've gained experience after doing this for quite a bit, um, it hurts looking at it because I'm like, why didn't I just fix the problem when I made it? Because now what happened is that I can't fix it. I don't. um, it's weird. It's weird. Like I made like you'd think because like you'd think it'd be easy, just making those 3 pixels wide, just 4 pixels wide, right? Like I did try it. I made I updated the texture for it to include a 4 wide pixel thing. Um, but wait, let me see if I can show this somehow. Oh, there it is. Um, so here's the block bench model. Um, oh fuck, my eye is crying right now because I touched it and I have like dry eye. Um, well, whatever, but yeah, that's just annoying. So okay, so like I just move these right over here. Oh, I move these right over here, 4 pixels wide. Now it matches, yay! And it looks great. The sunflower model looks great, but it's just not what I wanted. I prefer the 3 pixel wide one because it has like these little gaps and it has these little like petals that stick out, like little gaps in between them. But if you do this, like I don't know, they look it's just not the look I wanted. So and then I did like 7 other models for it um to try to figure out how I could make this work, because now another solution I thought of, okay, what if I just make these instead of 4 wide, I make them 3 wide. But then that led to some really weird funky issues. I don't think I can show them because I no longer have the element whatever thing. But what ended up happening was that I discovered that these are actually not 3 wide. The texture PNG is 3 pixels wide, but they're actually 2 pixels wide. So what's happening is that the 3 pixel wide texture is being stretched over that 2 pixel wide thing, okay? And that means that if I were to make this 3 wide, it actually doesn't align at all. So yeah, that's just I this is why I said like I wish beginner me solved this issue a lot sooner, so I wouldn't have to be dealing with this right now, because like I like how it looks. I love how it looks, but if I fix it, then the look changes. So in some way I've just thought like, well, what if I just embrace it, just not care? But that sucks because like it's just annoying. And then like when like when I'm like that's what I'm saying though. Like gosh, I'm so fucking terrible at explaining shit. But basically, you run into a lot of weird issues when making models, and very often like you put something wrong, maybe you misspell something, and then like the model doesn't work, and like it's just a lot of weird issues that happen. It's just but it's so fun. It's so fun. Okay. Oh man. But yeah, but that sunflower thing sucks. Um, I'm almost gonna publish the pack. I think I'm gonna publish it on April 5th. It's a cool pack. I like it. I feel like it gives the flowers more pizzazz. It gives this really cool 3D potted texture. But yeah, I think I'm gonna publish it on Planet Minecraft on April 5th. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just decreasing the file sizes. Let me see if I can show that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like, this is the most recent sunflower top model, 20 kilobytes, but it's 10 kilobytes smaller than this one, which is cool. So yeah, I've been doing that with like all of these models. I've been trying to shrink them as much as possible so it can run as smoothly as possible. And I feel very motivated to make it run as smoothly as possible, because when I published my my Lush pack, texture pack, this one, I got this one comment by some guy named Nebby _ and he said he just all he did was commented "buy FPS," and I was like I was bothered by that comment, because I was like, how could you just say this? No suggestions, no nothing. You just said "buy FPS," and then I asked him, I comment right below him. I'm like, so like, what are your suggestions? Like these 3D models, they involve a lot of elements and a lot of cubes, a lot of stuff. They can drastically increase file sizes, which can lower the FPS. And then he responded. I don't remember what he responded with, but he responded with like something like, "Oh, we'll just use less cubes." And I was like, "How could I use less cubes? Like these models are the way they are because of those cubes. Like, how could I use less?" But then I took like a few days of just trying to figure out how I can decrease file sizes. Um, yeah, and it's been going pretty well actually. I've decreased like 2 to 3 times the file sizes of a lot of models, especially the Allium. Allium used to be super heavy, and I've decreased it by like 3 times. Orchid was also super heavy. It's still super heavy. I mean, look at it. There's a lot going on, but I've been able to decrease the file sizes by a lot. Yeah, because I mean, like, I mean, if your computer can't run it, well, I'm sorry, but I that's too bad. But I would rather have more people be able to use it than less people, right? Like that's the idea, right? Like that's the reason why you share these packs. Like you'd like to you'd like other people to appreciate it just as much as you do, right? So like I'm decreasing those file sizes. It's been going super well. I can't believe, like, you look at a file and for some reason, like, there's just like every time I open up a file, there's like something I can like fix that can make the file size smaller, and that's just crazy. But yeah, that's been going pretty well. I've been rambling on for too long. I'm a terrible explainer, terrible descriptor. Yeah, but yeah, gosh, but those hanging textures though, that's literally amazing. I am amazed that that's a thing that can even happen. It's vanilla Minecraft. It's just a special texture pack, something with the what's it called? The Qdoodles. Um, there's something called Cuddles or something, and that's how that works. And that's so cool. Like, just look at this. I break that block, hanging texture. That's so cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on scaffolding, which is disappointing because a lot of people use scaffolding as tables. But yeah, that's the only exception. But like, well, I mean, there's also like some other cases with like the drip leaf, but I mean, not. I don't think anybody's putting a pot on drip leaf, but it works. It works where it mostly matters. um. So yeah. The sunflower, it bugs me. I can't believe I screwed that one up so much, but I guess I'm just gonna have to embrace it because like I like how it looks. I just wish it weren't like that. Um, yeah. So I mean, this has been going long enough.